Hey guys, welcome back to the PS4 Trophies S-Rank walkthrough in the Phantom Pain. This is mission number 44, Pitch Dark. This is a repeat mission of an earlier one, and this is got to be done in total stealth. It's going to require you to not be spotted by the enemies, or rather, cause a combat alert. You can actually be spotted. You don't have reflex mode, but you can be spotted as long as you take out the enemy right away. You'll be fine. So avoid the combat alert and you're okay. Now, if you do get spotted, set off a combat alert, you'll just have to restart from the most recent checkpoint. So you won't have to do the whole entire mission over again, which is good because there's a 13 meter or 1500 meter run to our objective, which is quite boring. And I'll skip out some of that. So at the beginning, we're just gonna run up here. Avoid the village to the left as you come out over here. Now there is going to be a searchlight over there, so just be mindful of that. Just kind of stay around the right. Now I did trigger an explosive device, a claymore, my first time through here, so I didn't see it this time, but be mindful of that, of course. Alright, now from this point we're going to hop on the horse, and we are going to travel very, very far to our objective. Now I'm going to just kind of cut across the open fields here, stay away from the main road, and as long as you head straight towards the objective from this point, you're not going to run into any enemies. Now I didn't realize I have my battle dress uniform on, so it's not very stealthy, so I skipped forward just a little bit, and at this point I'm like, oh, I'm wearing the wrong clothes, so I'm going to go and call in a new set of a new uniform here. Go to the sneaking suit, because when you're trying to do a mission in total stealth, you don't want the loudest and clankiest uniform. So I placed it up over there by the corner on the road, so skip forward here. And I'm going to get into this box here and get a new clothes, as well as call in D-Dog. Dee Dee's going to help me spot enemies. Now I do get the perfect stealth no kills bonus, which is 32,000. Now I'm gonna not lie to you, this wasn't the most pretty run in the world. But even without the no kills, no perfect stealth bonus, I still would have gotten enough points. I think we ended at 188. You only need 130. So I ran in there once and I got busted. I took just an awful path, so I had to restart the checkpoint. So that's why you saw the crazy cut, and that's why you see some of the enemies already marked on the map. Now I'm actually kind of heading towards the main entrance. There's 100 different ways you can go about this, so whichever you feel works best for you. Again, if you get spotted, you could just restart the checkpoint. So we come here, you got the air defense thing there. If we destroy that, we can call in a chopper and pick us up from this location, but we don't want to do that. Not when you have to go total stealth. Nothing will cause an alarm like an enemy chopper landing in your base. Alright, so we're going to go and have to press a button. It's on the first objective, it's 20 meters away. It's going to be in a room. Now be careful in this area. There's going to be a lot of people. Most of them are going to be above you. There's a few on this ground level here. And if you got to this point sooner than me, this guy that's pathing to the right might actually be coming from around the corner on the left. So just be mindful of it. He's either going to be here or he's going to be coming from where our objective is. Now I mentioned this wasn't the prettiest run in the world, and mistake number one, I guess if you want to call it that, is the enemy is actually going to see this body here. I thought I would be okay just leaving him there, but I was wrong. And all that's going to do is just put the enemy on alert, so it's going to be a little harder to sneak out of here. Of course, I could have tied a Fulton balloon to him, however the enemies can still see the balloon as well. Best thing I should have done was picked him up and kind of brought him over here maybe, or at least put them somewhere else. Alright, so here's our button. You can turn off the transfer pump there. Now the final thing you need to do is blow up the tank. I highly advise you do this from outside of the base using a missile, a rocket launcher. You got the one equipped here. So I'm going to make my way, kind of go back out the way I can, but instead of going out the main entrance, I'm actually going to kind of go to the right. I'm not sure it was the best idea, but here comes my first guy I'm going to have to shoot in the face here in just a moment. And this guy here is going to see me unless I take care of him. Again, even if he gets alerted, you have a moment, even though you don't have reflex mode, you do have a moment before there's a combat alert. And the same thing is going to happen over here. So I'm prepared and ready to take this guy out. And there's going to be just one more guy I need to take care of after I finish walking or crawling backwards. I never did figure out how to turn him around. So we got this guy here. Now I'm going to be home clear. I'm just going to kind of jump out of the base in the corner. Equip my rocket launcher and blow up the tank. It's at this point that you won't need DD anymore, if you used her at all. So I'm going to bring in the horse. Because after we blow up the tank, we have to make our escape and leave the hot zone. But you already know this, because again, this is a repeat mission, which I'm a little kind of irritated by, to be honest with you. So there we go, that's the objective. Now we just have to escape. Now if we were still in the base and had blown it up, we would have a pretty big mess to deal with. So that's why it's advisable just to do it outside. So as soon as my horse kind of runs up alongside me, I don't think he's going to though. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the AI is just kind of weird. And there he is. Kind of teleported over here. Just follow this road and you will be okay. Let's take a look at where the boundary is. It's still a bit of ways. But they're looking for us inside the base. They have no idea that we're already this far away. And we're going to leave the hot zone here momentarily. There it is. That will bring up the scoreboard. And we will get 188,000 points. Again, perfect stealth, no kills, even though it wasn't pretty. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.